ATI TEAS 7 admissions exam. Question 1. After Green Group 22 reads a passage about reading charts during the admissions practice review, which sentence states the main idea? Option A. Chart details help readers interpret data accurately. Option B. Charts are less useful than paragraphs. Option C. Units should be ignored. Option D. Trends cannot be shown visually. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because it includes the key idea about labels, units, and trends. Charts are less useful than paragraphs is wrong because the passage explains how charts can be useful, and units should be ignored is wrong because the passage specifically says units matter. Trends cannot be shown visually is wrong because the passage says readers use trends. Question 2. When Green Group 22 sees details that the graph line rises after practice tests are added to the schedule, which inference is most reasonable? Option A. Scores stopped changing. Option B. Practice tests may be linked with improvement. Option C. The schedule became shorter. Option D. Practice tests caused every point of growth. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the rising graph after the new routine suggests a possible relationship. Scores stopped changing is wrong because the graph line rises rather than stays flat, and the schedule became shorter is wrong because no shorter schedule is described. Practice tests caused every point of growth is wrong because the passage suggests a link but does not prove sole cause. Question 3. During Green Group 22's admissions practice review, a passage warns that skipping directions can cost points and tells students to underline command words. Which author purpose fits best? Option A. To describe a historical event. Option B. To advise students on careful test reading. Option C. To explain how to build a desk. Option D. To rank science topics by difficulty. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the warning and strategy are designed to guide reader behavior. To describe a historical event is wrong because no event from history is described, and to explain how to build a desk is wrong because no construction steps are included. To rank science topics by difficulty is wrong because the focus is reading directions, not science topics. Question 4. While Green Group 22 outlines a passage that starts with low scores, explains causes, and then recommends a weekly plan, which structure is being used? Option A. Definition. Option B. Problem and solution. Option C. Cause only. Option D. Chronological order. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because a problem is introduced and a proposed fix follows. Definition is wrong because the passage does not simply define one term, and cause only is wrong because the passage also gives a solution. Chronological order is wrong because events are not mainly arranged by time. Question 5. Before Green Group 22 accepts the claim that reading directions carefully prevents mistakes, which detail gives the strongest support? Option A. The test room was quiet. Option B. In one review, most missed items came from ignoring words such as except and first. Option C. One student wore a blue jacket. Option D. The school opened in 1998. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the evidence connects direction words with missed questions. The test room was quiet is wrong because a quiet room does not prove direction reading prevents errors, and one student wore a blue jacket is wrong because clothing is irrelevant. The school opened in 1998 is wrong because the school date does not support the claim. Question 6. Since Green Group 22 sees the word consistent in her scores became consistent after she used the same review routine, which meaning fits the context? Option A. Extremely silent. Option B. Completely random. Option C. Rarely seen. Option D. Steady or reliable. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because consistent describes results that do not vary wildly. Extremely silent is wrong because sound level is unrelated, and completely random is wrong because random is the opposite of steady. Rarely seen is wrong because the sentence is about pattern, not visibility. Question 7. Given Green Group 22 answers 2 out of 5 practice items correctly, which percent matches the result? Option A, 28.57%. Option B, 60%. Option C, 40%. Option D, 25%. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because 2 divided by 5 equals 0.4, and multiplying by 100 gives 40%. 28.57% is wrong because it compares the part to the total plus the part or uses an incomplete setup, and 60% is wrong because it subtracts before converting rather than converting the given fraction. 25% is wrong because it uses the wrong comparison instead of dividing the part by the whole. Question 8. If green group 22's score rises from 60 to 75, what percent increase should be recorded? Option A, 125%. Option B, 25%. Option C, 15%. Option D, 20%. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the increase is 15, and 15 divided by the original score 60 equals 25%. 125% is wrong because it gives the new score as a percent of the old score, not the percent increase, and 15% is wrong because it reports the raw point gain rather than dividing by the original value. 20% is wrong because it divides by the new value instead of the original value. Question 9. Suppose green group 22 solves 3x plus 11 equals 35. Which value of x makes the equation true? Option A, 7. Option B, 24. Option C, 9. Option D, 8. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because subtracting 11 leaves 3x equals 24, and dividing by 3 gives x equals 8. 7 is wrong because it reverses or skips part of the inverse operation, and 24 is wrong because it treats the constant or coefficient as if it were the final answer. 9 is wrong because it is one step away from the value that balances both sides. Question 10. Using green group 22's triangle diagram with a base of 16 centimeters and a height of 5 centimeters, which area should be recorded? Option A, 21 square cm. Option B, 40 square cm. Option C, 42 centimeters. Option D, 80 square cm. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because triangle area is 1/2 times base times height, so 0.5 times 16 times 5 equals 40. 21 square cm is wrong because it adds dimensions rather than using the area formula, and 42 centimeters is wrong because that resembles a perimeter calculation and uses the wrong units. 80 square cm is wrong because it forgets to take half of the base height product. Question 11. From green group 22's measurement note of 240 centimeters, which conversion to m is accurate? Option A, 0.24 m. Option B, 2.4 m. Option C, 24,000 m. Option D, 24 m. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because 100 centimeters equal 1 meter, so 240 divided by 100 equals 2.4 m. 0.24 m is wrong because it divides by 1000 instead of 100, and 24,000 m is wrong because it multiplies instead of converting to a larger unit. 24 m is wrong because it divides by 10 instead of 100. Question 12. In green group 22's score set 93, 67, 85, 92, 69, which median should be reported? Option A, 85. Option B, 93. Option C, 81.2. Option D, 67. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the scores are ordered as 67, 69, 85, 92, 93, and the middle value rule gives 85. 93 is wrong because it selects another listed score instead of the central value, and 81.2 is wrong because it uses a mean-like or added value rather than the median method. 67 is wrong because it is an extreme value or unrelated value rather than the middle after sorting. Question 13. For green group 22, 3 review packets cost $15. At the same rate, how much do 7 packets cost? Option A, $21. Option B, $30. Option C, $22. Option D, $35. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because $15 divided by 3 gives $5 per packet, and 7 packets cost $35. $21 is wrong because it multiplies the two quantities and ignores the price, and $30 is wrong because it is 1 unit price short of the proportional cost. $22 is wrong because it adds the new quantity to the old cost instead of finding the unit rate. Question 14. Near Green Group 22's cell control review, which organelle matches the function being reviewed? Option A, cell membrane. Option B, ribosomes. Option C, nucleus. Option D, mitochondria. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the nucleus contains DNA and directs many cell activities. Cell membrane is wrong because the membrane controls movement in and out but does not store most DNA, and ribosomes is wrong because ribosomes make proteins, not genetic instructions. Mitochondria is wrong because mitochondria make ADP and contain only small amounts of their own DNA. Question 15. Because Green Group 22 traces circulation and blood returns from the lungs, where does it go next? Option A, vena cava into the left ventricle. Option B, pulmonary artery into the lungs. Option C, pulmonary veins into the left atrium. Option D, aorta into the right atrium. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because oxygenated blood returns from the lungs through pulmonary veins to the left atrium. Vena cava into the left ventricle is wrong because the vena cava returns systemic blood to the right atrium, and pulmonary artery into the lungs is wrong because that carries blood away from the right ventricle. Aorta into the right atrium is wrong because the aorta carries blood from the left ventricle to the body. Question 16. Although Green Group 22 sees alveoli drawn as tiny sacs, which feature helps oxygen enter blood quickly? Option A, very dry surfaces. Option B, large bone plates. Option C, thick cartilage rings. Option D, thin walls and many nearby capillaries. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because thin surfaces and rich blood supply shorten diffusion distance for gas exchange. Very dry surfaces is wrong because gas exchange requires moist surfaces, and large bone plates is wrong because bone is not part of alveolar gas exchange. Thick cartilage rings is wrong because cartilage supports airways but would slow diffusion in alveoli. Question 17. Once Green Group 22 notices that dehydration increases and thirst becomes stronger, which process explains the response? Option A, mechanical digestion. Option B, homeostatic regulation. Option C, genetic drift. Option D, blood clotting cascade only. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because thirst motivates fluid intake to help restore water balance. Mechanical digestion is wrong because mechanical digestion breaks food into pieces, and genetic drift is wrong because genetic drift is a population-level allele change. Blood clotting cascade only is wrong because clotting is not the water balance response. Question 18. Where Green Group 22 studies genetics and a heterozygous tall plant TT crosses with another TT plant, which offspring chance matches the expected result? Option A, 25%. Option B, 50%. Option C, 75%. Option D, 100%. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because TT and TT genotypes show the dominant tall phenotype in 3 of 4 outcomes. 25% is wrong because 1 of 4 is the recessive short phenotype, and 50% is wrong because 2 of 4 are heterozygous but phenotype is not limited to carriers. 100% is wrong because 1 outcome is TT and would not be tall. Question 19. As Green Group 22 reviews chemistry and a substance speeds up a reaction without being used up, which conclusion follows? Option A, catalyst. Option B, reactant. Option C, product. Option D, solvent. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because a catalyst lowers activation energy and remains available after the reaction. Reactant is wrong because reactants are consumed or changed during reactions, and product is wrong because products are formed by reactions. Solvent is wrong because solvents dissolve substances but do not necessarily speed reactions. Question 20. Under Green Group 22's experiment testing whether fertilizer affects plant height, which setup is the control group? Option A, plants measured with a different ruler. Option B, plants grown with double fertilizer and extra light. Option C, plants watered randomly each day. Option D, plants grown without fertilizer under the same light and water conditions. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because a control group should lack the tested fertilizer while keeping other conditions the same. Plants measured with a different ruler is wrong because measurement method should stay consistent, and plants grown with double fertilizer and extra light is wrong because two variables change at once. Plants watered randomly each day is wrong because random watering adds another variable. Question 21. Between Green Group 22's grammar options, which sentence uses subject-verb agreement correctly? Option A. The nurses in the hallway are checking the chart. Option B. The nurses in the hallway is checking the chart. Option C. The nurse in the hallway are checking the chart. Option D. The nurses in the hallway was checking the chart. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because the plural subject nurses agrees with are. The nurses in the hallway is checking the chart is wrong because is does not agree with plural nurses, and the nurse in the hallway are checking the chart is wrong because are does not agree with singular nurse. The nurses in the hallway was checking the chart is wrong because was does not agree with plural nurses. Question 22. Inside Green Group 22's sentence, the team updated blank schedule after the review. Which pronoun should replace the blank? Option A, dits. Option B, dits. Option C, them. Option D, they. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because team is a singular collective noun in this sentence, so it fits formal agreement. Its is wrong because it means it is and cannot modify schedule, and them is wrong because them is an object pronoun. They is wrong because they is a subject pronoun and does not show possession before schedule. Question 23. Through Green Group 22's punctuation review, which sentence uses a semicolon correctly? Option A. The timer rang, everyone stopped writing. Option B. The timer rang when everyone stopped writing. Option C. The timer rang, everyone stopped writing. Option D. The timer rang, everyone stopped writing. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because each side can stand alone as a complete sentence. The timer rang, everyone stopped writing is wrong because the mark splits subject and verb, and the timer rang when everyone stopped writing is wrong because the second part is a dependent clause. The timer rang, everyone stopped writing is wrong because the first part is not properly separated. Question 24. According to Green Group 22's grammar check, which revision fixes the run-on sentence? Option A. The student read the chart and she checked the units. Option B. The student reading the chart and checked the units. Option C. The student read the chart, she checked the units. Option D. The student read the chart, she checked the units. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because a comma plus coordinating conjunction correctly joins the two independent clauses. The student reading the chart and checked the units is wrong because the wording creates an awkward fragment, and the student read the chart, she checked the units is wrong because two independent clauses are fused with no punctuation. The student read the chart, she checked the units is wrong because a comma alone creates a comma splice. Question 25. Beyond Green Group 22's vocabulary drill, which meaning does the prefix hypo dash add? Option A, between. Option B, above or excessive. Option C, below or low. Option D, against. The correct answer is option. The selected answer fits because hypo means under, below, or deficient, as in hypoglycemia. Between is wrong because between is inter dash, and above or excessive is wrong because above or excessive is hyper dash. Against is wrong because against is anti dash.